Hello, dear. I see you have came so soon to see me. It makes me happy that you enjoy being with me so much. So, tell me, are you here because you want to vent, or you just want to spend time with me? Either or, I'm very happy to be in your company. Both? My, you are a charming young woman, aren't you? Well, do tell me, what is troubling you so? I heard as much from creatures who relayed to me about the world on the surface. It told me how badly the women are treated. I'm so sorry to hear that. And the expectations as well? It's a bit too much on a human being. Humans are supposed to be free, are they not? Why chain them down with all these expectations? It's as if to control one. It makes me wonder if it is in humans' nature to control over others. It still doesn't make it right regardless. I'm so sorry to hear that though. And it does make me wonder, what if they place those expectations upon themselves? Would they be able to deal with it, or would they boast, saying that it is a feat that is not much struggle for them? Sure, they will say that they will be able to do it, or say that it's for this specific group of people. But they have things that makes it much easier for them as well, correct? Which is called, privilege. There are hierarchies in the god realm as well. Some are not as fortunate while others are. Some have to strive harder, while others are already in luxury, so they don't quite understand the hard work people put into, or things that are out of their reach. I know some other gods who think anyone who can put hard work into it can make it into the major gods, when in reality, minor gods don't have much say in most matters. Sometimes, some things are out of your control. Despite how much hard work they do, yet expectations call onto them to expect them to be this supreme being. It's a bit silly and childish how similar gods and humans are. Me? Well, I guess I would consider myself a major god. I control the sea and watch over the denizens. But I wasn't always one. I was a small goddess who was new to this whole thing. It took me a lot of hard work to get a lot of followers who worship me. I know what they call me. The goddess of the sea and fertility. Who knew they see me as someone who is good at childbirth and crops when I'm underwater. And then again, I do control the monsoon, and I help ease women when it comes to childbirth. So I could see why they think that. You're staring at me intensely. Is there something on my face? Oh, you find me beautiful? My, you're beautiful as well, dear. I'm sorry for rambling on. I know you went to me to vent and I went off about some other things. No? You actually like it when I talk? That makes me very happy and relieved. But do let me make it up to you at least, to help you feel more at home and at ease. You want to lay on my breast? That can be arranged. What's the matter? You thought I was going to be upset with you? I won't be. You are so precious to me. Here. Oh. How does that feel, hon? Warm and soft, huh? And that makes me very happy. You're free to do what you wish while you're in my chest now. How are you feeling since you told me about your woes? I see. Well, I know cuddling me does bring some sort of comfort, but know that I can't help erase that problem. The people who look down upon you because of your gender, they have no right to think what is best for you. Only you know what is best for yourself. I can see that you are a woman with a lot of ambitions. Who cares what others may think? Only you know what is best for yourself. You are your own individuality. May you be a man or a woman, no one has any right to tell you otherwise. Unless you plan on hurting others, then I don't condone that. But you are a strong and resilient, beautiful woman. You went through so much, and even with all this pain, you are growing with it. How you react to the situation is how things will play out for you. Your attitude towards others and how you don't want others to feel the same way you do, it's admirable. Not a lot of people have that strong mindset as you do. And I guess that's why I admired you so much. Hun, this is how I feel it works with the world. How you react to certain things will be the outcome of this situation. May it be positive or negative. Like, I think being kind to others would creep others out, but I have heard the saying, kill others with kindness. I think it's both very petty and a power tool. Others may think you're crazy, but I think it's funny in some regard. Again, it's hard to change the heart and mind of others, but you shouldn't have to deal with the negativity outlook as well. Who cares what others think? And all the negativity that people spew? They just sound so unhappy with themselves, and they just love to lash out at others to make them just as miserable as them. And I think it's very brave of you for not continuing that chain. But sadly, I see this continue so much, causing misery to others, negativity and so forth, all the grieving, envy, hurt. It just spread like a plague. And I don't see why so many people want to control others or put others down just so they feel better. It makes me wonder psychologically with those type of humans, if they have all the time to put down other human beings to make themselves feel better, that just means they have so many flaws that they are covering up. It would make sense, actually. With all that spewing of negativity, they have to be covering something up, correct? There is no other possibility why they would say such things. The amount of people I've seen, all the stories and tales. A lot of humans are so unhappy with themselves, but yet they refuse to take the necessary step to fix themselves. They expect others to either look worse than they are, or they expect someone to save them. I understand helping others and being that shoulder for them, but no one can help change them for who they are. Only they can help redeem themselves through their own actions. And I notice with your world, everyone wants to be better than anyone else, even if it means to sacrifice their humanity, their compassion and humility. Those are the function that makes human feel so human. Strip all those away along with their freedom. Just feels like a pet, doesn't it? And I guess that's how you feel. You feel trapped. You feel so powerless with all these people shouting at you, telling you how you should feel. That's no way to live, and I understand why you felt so upset that one time. You don't deserve to feel this way, sweetie. From what I can tell from both of our meeting, you are a wonderful woman, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're wonderful, beautiful, strong even. tell me all of your troubles. But know that it is your own actions to carve whatever path you want for yourself. You are strong, resilient. It's what human always has been, hasn't it not? Strong enough to overcome all the troubles and woes. Strong enough to know what is right and wrong or what doesn't feel right. You felt it in your gut that all of this does not feel right. And I will say, follow what you feel is right for you, not what you think is good for you, what makes you and your body feels good. Just don't go what everyone else tells you to do. You are a wonderful woman, and who cares what others say? You have yourself to prove. You have yourself to love and be there, and to pick yourself up. Even when you feel like no one is there to help you, you have yourself. And that's the best thing to have. People, I always see them so scared of being alone. But there is nothing to be fear of being in solitude. Loving yourself and being comfortable with yourself is the healthiest mindset to have. Of course, I don't want you to limit yourself from other human being interaction as well. Humans are a very social race, or so I thought. But it is very important to at least converse with others, or else a little bit too much of yourself will drive you mad. I think a little bit of too much of anything is bad for you. But again, I am happy that you vent to me, but I do hope you take my words of wisdom to heart, or with a grain of salt if you prefer. Sweetie, I am not upset or anything. Please do not think that. I know I may have a hard time showing emotions or expressing myself, but I am never upset whenever I'm with you. And it always makes so happy to be able to converse with you. I've never had the pleasure of conversing with a surface dweller before. And hearing about your experience firsthand, it just confirms a lot of things. Oh? You want to come with me? My dearie, I would love to, but I don't think you are in the right state of mind to be asking me this. I know life is hard. I know people aren't that great. But I don't want you to regret your decision as well. You have all right to want to come with me, but this is a very life-changing decision that you are asking of me. Once you come with me, I cannot return you back to your home. You will leave behind your old life, your friends, family, pets, goals, and passion, in exchange for a new life with me, with a whole new thing of cultures, diets, settings, surrounding. I don't know if you'll be able to live like this. I don't know how you'll react, because right now, you are not there for yourself, and I'd rather not take you with me just because you feel like life is hard right now, and it almost feels like you're running away from your problems. I guess it does feel like I'm calling you out, but I want to be real with you. I don't want to sugarcoat anything, because I want you to heal properly. And once you do, and you're able to think properly, then you can make a decision if you want to come with me or not. Because this decision that you want to make, it is very, very life-changing. Thank you for understanding, sweetie. I just want the best for you. And last thing I want is for you to dread over your decision. And as for the people in your life, if you can put some distance between you and those toxic individuals, I feel like you'll bloom into a wonderful flower. I mean, you're already a beautiful flower. I'll say you're like a lily. But flowers never have any limit to their growth. Sure, they do die, but in their place another flower blooms. Shed your old self and change into someone you want to be. And each time you bloom into another flower, you look even more wonderful and gorgeous and closer to who you want to be. It makes me happy that it could help in some ways. You deserve so much care and love. Mwah. Now, you should get some rest. It's getting pretty late, and I don't want you to stay up too late for my sake. You can sleep on my breast, but when you do wake up, you'll be in your warm bed. Why, yes, I have magic that can allow me to do so. Reason why I never did it before was because you never let me into your heart. Since you opened up to me, I can freely use my magic with you. Thank you for opening up to me, sweetie. Mwah. Sweet dreams, my dear. May the waves cradle you like a mother would.